That was a great no spin. I'm having trouble throwing my cans. It's honestly harder to throw a can than a knife. Oh, we're gonna get one on the board today, right here. Maybe I just maybe the can's too light. I'm having trouble throwing the can the right way. Ooh, that was good. That was close. Really want to get this no spin can pin. Like we're throwing good. This can is just very lofty. I'm gonna put like a small pebble in it just to give it a little bit more weight. When it's too light, the wind or anything will just mess it up. See if we can get this one. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, that was horrible. That's low. We want to aim higher up. We want to pin it up here ideally. That means it's a really good reaction time. When it's really low like that, it's like desperate, but it feels. A little off of our rhythm. A little off of our rhythm. We'll find it. Let's try and get it in the next 3 tries right here. Sometimes when you give yourself a limit, sometimes when you give yourself a limit, it's a good narrative for success. These are good throws. They're off the mark, but definitely feeling out of my element today. Let's see how the stream's doing now. And we got one person. One person. What's up, man? This one's for you right here. Let's get it. Oh, we did get it, but we did not get it at the same time. It almost looks like the Mandalorian the way we pierced it. See that? Old Mandalorian face. All right, let's get it now. Oh, again, we had it. That's 2 stabs in a row. 2 stabs in a row, but it didn't go in the wood. So let's try and close this up so we can close that up so we can keep trying. Bad throw. Bad throw there. Bad throw. Let's run it back. Oh, okay. I'm feeling the energy again. Feeling like I know how to get it. Let's get it right here. Oh, inches away. It's a good can throw. Oh, that was like a really good knife throw. If we can throw like that every time, then we'll knock this out. See, once you poke a hole in the can, the airflow changes, so it's like a different throw. But if you're focused, you can get anything. So here we go. Ooh, man, we hit it again. It's gonna get so damaged we can't use it. Here we go. Pretty close, pretty close. Oh, we're doing good with the knife throw, but the can pin, my aim's a little off today. Oh, just want that sweet victory. Sweet victory right here. Let's do it. Game over. Good game, can. Ah, we get it. I'm gonna check the chat after this try. After we get it right here. It's really close. Like I always say, it's the can, the hard part to throw. The knife's the easy part to throw. We got 10 people, one like. What's up, everyone? We're gonna no spin this can right here. That was bad. How's everyone doing today? Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Sometimes it's better not to get mentally invested, you know? Sometimes that helps, sometimes it doesn't. Let's try and learn something new from every throw. That's how you get it. That one I learned to aim a little lower. Aim a little lower. Mm, dang. Well, this one's been a battle. Just having bad throws. Or I should say inaccurate throws, because the knife's going in. We're having good throws, but that was too low. I want to hit it higher up. Ah, this is a big can too, so we're actually doing worse than usual. Lightning now. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, let's go focus. It's all about focusing. Oh, that was right below it. Man is just destroyed. It's really hard to use. Excuses, right? Bad throw. There we go. Finally, we got it. We got it, folks. Finally. So let's do some celebratory. Just throwing. We did it. We did it. So we're gonna leave that up there. That's called a trophy. So we threw that in no spin. That's a certain technique. These ones I threw half spin. it's an easier technique. And to prove it, we're going to pin another can right here using half spin. So we're going to do the half spin technique, and we're going to pin this guy. The first thing we got to do is put a rock in it, because these cans are so big and empty, the wind will take them anywhere. So I like to put a little pebble in there, give it a bit of weight. And we're going to throw a half spin now. We're going to get it right here, first try. Ah, pretty close, pretty close. Half spin's a way more controlled throw than no spin for me. So I'm going to be able to get this much faster than I did with the no spin. And we'll see how many we can get today. That's the throw we need right there. How's everyone doing? Give me a comment, give me a topic you're interested in chatting about. Boom, there we go. That's the second one. What was that, third try? Third try for that guy. 2 can pins. We go for right now. This will be 2 in a row. That's always a fun challenge. I'm just going to put a few little pebbles in here. And this is for 2 can pins in a row, half spin. Oh, so close. So close. You guys like the can pin tech? Right here. Sometimes you got to know when to hold them. Know when to throw them. Know when to throw the axe. And know when the knife. You never count your can pins. Right here. Focus mode. That was horrible. We got 2. The second one was quick. Ooh, that knife throw was authoritative. How we doing, everyone? Every like is a push-up I gotta do, so keep that in mind. Oh, we had contact. Every like is a push-up I have to do on stream. So double tap that screen. Make me do push-ups. This whole stream is about me getting a workout. All right, let's get it right here. Call the stream, half spin, hand pin, right here. Oh, it's like ridiculously easier for me to do half spin than full spin. That full spin moment was a challenge for sure. Half spin, it's pretty much like it'll go where I want it to, when I want it to. So the only big variable is the can. Can I throw the can correctly? Can I throw the can correctly? That's the biggest challenge of this particular challenge. Boom, there we go. We gotta go for 2 in a row. Look at that, we already have another can ready to go. This is for 2 in a row. We're gonna put a little pebble in there. Always go for 2 in a row. I'll hit the other log right here. Ah, but we got 3 so far. We got 3 so far. We got 3 likes, which means I have to do 3 push-ups at the end of the stream. And if we get 20 likes, I'll do a backflip. 20 likes is a backflip on stream. Every like is a push-up. 20 likes is a backflip. We're gonna do 1 more can pin, maybe full spin. Let's see. See, that's a different knife throwing technique we tried right there. We did no spin, 2 half spin. Now we're gonna try a full spin rotation can pin. Oh, that was perfect. We actually hit the can. Okay, we're kind of on fire. There's our entry. There's our exit. Pretty good for first try. Let's get it right here. Oh yeah, we got this. We got our full spin can pin right here. I feel locked in. I'm gonna move some of these axes actually. Let's put our axes here. Get them away from my feet. Oh, that one missed. But we're going for full spin, can pin. Full spin, can pin. A little under rotated on the knife. So we need to let the knife rotate a little bit more. Sometimes full spin feels like the hardest throw. Sometimes it feels like the easiest. I think it's just a mood thing. Ooh. That was a sick one. Let's get this. Pin number 4. Ooh, dang, that's coming out nice. Even when I miss, feels good. Good form, good dunk. We're just a little bit to the left. That's because of this white pole. Maybe you can see, but this pole is blocking me. So I'm kind of playing. It kind of makes me throw more straight, which is good. It helps me throw straight, but it also blocks me out a bit. I need to readjust my setup to be more effective. Oh, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this full spin. Funny, I wasn't planning on pinning a bunch of cans today, but here we are. Here we are. See if we can pin it in the red bullseye while we're at it. While we're at it. What do you guys do for a workout? This is my arm workout. This is what I do. And I love it. Super fun workout. I like gamifying my workouts because then I try harder. I don't just stop because I'm tired, you know? Oh, we got it. We got it, but it didn't go in the log. This can might be done. We'll give this can a few more throws, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good for this can. I mean, it's going where it needs to go. It's going where it needs to go. Let's check the stream. How we doing? Got 12 people, 5 likes. That's 5 push-ups. Remember, 20 likes is a backflip in the grass. Oh, that was so good. My hat's actually hitting the white pole. It's like right here. It's hitting this. So I gotta like not do that. Oh, oh, this can is getting flimsy. Let's try and put another rock in it. Get that no issue of the weight. Oh man, we're so close to that. We're so close to that. Oh, these full spins are really good. We just need to throw the can a bit better. We want it up here so that way we have more time to react. Oh. What was that, the third time we poked it? This thing is destroyed. I don't even know. I'm sure it can work, so let's get it. Oh, we hit it again. What do you guys think? Is this even possible? This thing is destroyed now. Oh, like that's where it was. We're gonna get this can. Can number 4 of the hour. It's so destroyed now. It's so destroyed. Oh my god. We are just beating it up. Eventually it's gonna stick. But right now we're just beating it up. Getting dangerous to hold. Ah, throw a comment in there. I don't think we have any comments yet, so I'm curious if you guys are just bots. Oh, now we got some comments. Left-handed, good job. Soup bro. Oh, Polywog Apocalypse. Drop your likes, coward. Drop your like. Oh, yeah, thanks for the help on the likes there. This one's for you, Polywog. Full spin. That's what you get for trying to help me. You get nothing. I think this can's very destroyed. But once we get this one, we're gonna stop pinning things. We'll go for cool combos. I'm just so close every time. Every like is a push-up I have to do. 20 likes is a backflip. So get those likes in, guys. Give me a challenge in the chat. You can say behind the back throw. Yes, right there. Like I said, right in the bullseye. I hope YouTube clips this one. Clip this, YouTube. Clip this so I can have a short. Boom. That felt great. That was for you, Polywog. That was for you, buddy. Should we go investigate? Let's go investigate. So right here, that was the junk can I've ever pinned. That was a full spin rotation. Now this was a half spin rotation. This was a half spin rotation, and this was a no spin rotation. 4 throws. That was like maybe 30 minutes for all of them. So let's what do you guys want? If you want to see more can pins, tell me in the chat, say can pin. Otherwise, we're gonna start trying some other stuff. Nice carnage. Polywog, how you been, man? I've been not streaming for like a month because of the holidays, family stuff, travel. But I'm back, trying to get back in my workout routine, keep these arms, you know, arming. And yeah, we got some big brand deals. We got some big videos in the works. Beyond streaming, we like to do our long form of wilderness knife and axe throwing, and I have a lot of editing to do. I'll tell you that much. I got a lot of computer organizing of all of our footage, but then we're gonna get some new stuff out soon. It's gonna be great. Whew. That was like an hour nonstop throwing. You get lost in the sauce, you know. Mm. How's everyone doing? Let's just let's flip this for a sec. Welcome to Danger's Edge, everybody. Here we do axe and knife throwing. Ideally in the wilderness is what we like to do, but we also mountain bike, we skateboard, rock climb, cliff jump, some stuff more than others, but yeah, I'm okay. I'm also getting back into exercising. Should be fun to go to axe throwing when I get the time. Yeah, you see me do it. It's really fun. It's really relaxing. Um, I think we'll throw some axe now because I prefer knife throwing 100% over axe throwing because there's more technique. I think it's more satisfying. Um, Axe throwing is easier to me, and the reason when I axe throw, I actually do it more for the workout because it's obviously way heavier. So the workout, like calories per throw, is higher. So if I'm limited on time, I'll just do an axe throwing day. But if I'm having fun, I'm trying to like progress because you've seen there's a lot of different knife throwing techniques. Axe throwing does have a lot of techniques, but since the face is a certain way and not like a point, you're actually limited in like the ways you could throw it. So yeah, let's get back to the carnage. Now I don't want to hit my fun stuff I have up there, but let's see. We can throw a nice knife medley. Let me grab a bunch of these. So here we have a bunch. It's a mix of brands here. We got some throw clubs, some DWFKHT, some Boker, and we'll just do a couple different techniques. We'll start with half spin. So if you're ever curious, here's a knife. Let's go over the anatomy real quick for you. So throwing knives, here you go, right? They don't have a blade. Why would you need a blade on a throwing knife? All you need is a pointy thing. And when you throw as much as I do, these become like what I call Crayola sharp. So if you look at that, it's like a crayon. Like that's not fucking, I can press my finger and slide. I'm not getting cut. So you really don't need a lot of sharpness. It's all about technique and how you throw puts it in the log. It's really beautiful and kind of mind-boggling. Here's an extreme example I like to show. Here is a chipped knife. Look at that top. That's like an inch flat buzz cut, right? And this thing will go in no problem because of technique. So let's see. You see that? That was like a flat inch at the top compared to like this point, and it went in half spin, no problem. And there's a few variables to that, like that log is very chopped up, so it's able to go between wedges of wood where a knife already made like a crevasse, but also like technique. Technique will always get it in. You can throw pretty much anything, screwdrivers, scissors. Oh, we hit our can. You're gonna go for this. Always be ready for bounce backs. We can hit this middle guy here for fun. I always feel like this is more relaxing. You make it over rotate to make it face down just slightly for the angle of the log. I'm gonna take this one out. We'll leave it in. I don't want to take, or maybe let's see. Yeah, I don't want to take out my trophy. That's what I call the can pins. But we stuck it in the can, just not coming out without the can coming out. Yeah, so that's just a little brush up on knife anatomy. Like I said, you do not need a sharp knife. Look at that. This thing is as dull as me in high school. Oop, I just messed up that throw. I consider half spin like this the easiest way to throw, as I miss. But there's a lot of different techniques. And then you can do all those techniques underhand. And then you can do all those techniques with your other hand. So there's a lot you could do. A lot of fun ways to throw. Keep those likes coming in at 10 likes. Every like is a backflip. Or hold on. Every like is a push-up I have to do. Like I say, this is my workout. I stream my workouts. I involve other people like you guys just to create some fun for me, some motivation. So every like you do is a push-up I have to do. We'll do them in groups of 10. And then at 20 likes, we'll do a backflip in the grass. Pretty good. Pretty good start there. Having fun. Having a good time. We got 35 people here. They don't even throw tomahawk here. It's all hatchet or two-handed felling axes. Yeah, I know. See, that's the thing is like when you have a backyard set up, you can really throw at any style you want. You can do can pins like I have, and that's why I've never been to an axe throwing place. Why would I go to somewhere where I'm like regulated? And I go there and I know more than them. I'll say that much. Maybe not about certain aspects, but when it comes to throwing, I feel like I've mastered just about everything. And a master doesn't mean you never miss. It means you always make it. You know what I mean? Eventually. So we're just doing some half spin here. Let's do some full spin. So now we're gonna grab the handle. That was a good thunk. These are all different sizes and styles of knife. So I think this also shows the variety being able to pick it up. You'll see me shake my hand like this, and what I'm doing is I'm feeling the weight and doing calculations. So when I switch the knife I'm throwing, I know exactly how to place it through space time to be pointing at this log at the exact moment I'm trying to. It's a beautiful thing. It's very fun. Very cool. So where's everyone from? Where are you from, Polywog? Whenever I think of your name, I think of Pokemon, Polywog, right? Is it Polywog? Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, I think, is the Pokemon evolution from Gen 1. Let's do full spin. Let's do a more full spin. Ah, see, full spin's good because since you're grabbing the handle, it's a very basic hold on the knife. You can speed throw like that, and once you get the hang of the rhythm, that was like very fun, very fun. And as you can see, I'm getting this mad workout on my arms and shoulders, back and neck. I'm all having fun doing it, and that's what it's all about. So there we got 8 here. Let's try and do 8 full spin. 8 full spin. Good start. That was a great start. I'm gonna check the chat after I throw these. So if you have a challenge for me, keep those likes coming in. Every like is a push up for me. Trying to speed run there. I got 5 out of 8. And we're also playing around our trophies, these can pins. We're gonna leave those up. We're gonna throw around them. And now they're just kind of like fun obstacles and fun reminders. So we're trying to get eight full spins in what, 5 seconds? Ooh. Another 5 out of 8. Some slop. Actually, I think that's 4 out of 8. But we'll check the chat. We'll check the chat, see where everyone's at. Keep liking. Every like is a push up. 20 likes is a backflip. And go check out our long form. Check out our Yosemite video if you guys want to see some real cool knife throwing. What's up, everyone? Oh, tadpoles. Oh, you have web toes? That's sick. You're in Yosemite? What, dude? Depressing. How's the USA? Yeah, dude, things are tough here. You know what's funny is I actually called this stream Melt Ice, and it got 0 views for like 30 minutes. So I think social media does not want us to get political, which is annoying. There's 7, and that last one actually hit the can and bounced away. Yeah, things here in America are very unstable, and there's a lot of bigotry and cruelty. People who, I don't know, never learned compassion in their life. Let's get this 8. I was distracted. My shoe was untied. So we haven't gotten our 8 full spin yet. We've gotten a few rounds, but we're throwing, what is this, 4, 5, 6? We're throwing 5 different types of knife in a variety randomized order. So with that, I'm trying to adjust the second I grab it. Ah, there's a good 7 full spin. Can we get it? We had one flub. But the real part that's like I'm stoked on is I'm not hitting the cans, like My aim is really good with these full spins. I'm playing the space. I'm playing the space real well. Here we go. Let's run it back. Trying to get 8 full spin within 5 seconds. I don't know, maybe 6 seconds. Who knows? So we missed 2 again. Can we get to 8? I feel like if I was throwing 10, I'd get 8 easier. It's like a mental thing where you're at the last few. I'm gonna I'm gonna read the chat after this try. Like, subscribe. Every like is a push-up. I gotta do on stream. 20 likes is a backflip. Here we go. Oh, dang. That yellow one hit the green screen. All right, we're gonna go one more and then I'll check the chat. So I know there's a lag. A speed round full spin is getting us. Here we go. See what happens too is you start throwing and not thinking about the relationship you have with each knife. Each knife is a different style, so it demands a different rotation, and easy to forget. Ah, that one was low. We're not going to take that. All right, let's check the chat. Let's check the chat. See how we're all doing. How we doing, everybody? Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh. All right, we're gonna lock in. Let's get it right here. So that one's over rotating. This particular knife, we're gonna start with that one. Break the curse. This is the Tang Man by DWFKHT. And I like this knife usually. Here it is. Oh, number 8 got us. Number 8 got us. It's actually like when you're doing this kind of like speed throwing, you're flexing the whole time. So it's exhausting too, but we're gonna get this. I like when I'm in that mental or that physical state of constantly sweating and heavy breathing. It's a good workout. Oh, dang, the one I missed. I ran out of space to aim. I kind of panicked. Again, we're getting 8. Keep liking, everyone. Every like is a push up. 20 likes is a backflip. Give us a sub. We do lots of giveaways. We're gonna do some axe giveaways if you're interested in winning an axe. And while we're a small channel, your odds are higher. All right, let's get this. Let's get this so I can drink a little bit of coffee. 8 full spin. Ah, again, we got 7. At the end there, I'm missing the last 2, or the second to last one, I should say. And like I said, we've been throwing this very dull knife. I'll show you guys again. Just to show you, you don't need a sharp knife. Look at that. For comparison, this thing. There we go. There's our 8 full spin. It's really about keeping your core tight, and as you throw, I'm like flexing my abs to keep my like form consistent. Whew. I must have thrown like 100 there for that challenge. Have some water, have some coffee. We'll check the chat. If you guys want to see some skateboarding too, I got my board right here. I do axe and knife throwing for arms, then I skateboard for legs, then I jump rope for cardio, and I do backflips for dexterity and mental fortitude. And that's my daily workout. And it's not based on reps or time, it's based on this. My workouts are based on how much water I have. So if I still have water in here, keep going. It could be 2 hours, it could be 1 hour on a hot day. That's just how I use my metric of like, all that. You should come to Yosemite in July. There's a lot, dude. Well, yeah. Have you seen our? You've seen our Yosemite video. It's we went there like 3 years ago to throw in the wilderness, and it was like one of the best experiences I've ever had. Using the passive muscles tightened. Interesting. Yeah, I'm actually when I skate and stuff, I'm actually like very flexed. Like I don't think it's necessarily the best technique. Like a lot of people are very fluid when they like do sports. I'm a very flexed person. And I think like I'm engaging a lot of muscles I don't necessarily need to. But the way I think about it is like imagine you're writing with a pencil, right? And if you're flexed, you can be very like precise. You can be precise when you're relaxed too, but I think you can mess up more. When you're like focused, like your mind, imagine your mind is it is a muscle. Imagine it's a muscle, right? And when you're thinking, you're focused, you're flexing it, right? So if you're trying to have a conversation with someone and you're trying to have like a specific way that conversation goes, it's better if you're focused, right? It's better if you're flexing your brain muscle. Whereas if you don't really do that, it can get away from you. So that's how I stay focused is if I'm flexing my whole body, I feel like I have more control over what I'm doing rather than being relaxed and loose. But it's a paradox because sometimes relaxed and loose is what I need, especially for canton pins. Sometimes I'm too rigid and I need to relax and kind of let that universal whim take over. And sometimes it works. But for all these throws, it's very like hard, it's focused, flexed everything, consistency. It's very interesting getting into like all of that because I don't know if there's a right answer. I think there's whatever you do and works, it becomes what you think is correct? So what do you guys want to see? You want to see some axes? How about this? We'll do a fun one. We'll just grab these scissors. Anyone can throw right here. There we go. Scissors. You can do screwdrivers. I've thrown a nail at a dartboard. That's somewhere on our channel. Got a red bullseye with just a hammer and a nail. I have the pumpkin here too. I've been waiting to throw at. So I don't know if today's the day. Maybe tomorrow we'll throw axes and knives at this and blow it up. It's a little leftovers from Halloween. We got our Dangerous Edge mug. This is our old logo. If you look at our YouTube, you'll see it's very much the same logo, but the knives are different. Because when I made this, we actually don't throw those knives. Yeah, see, this is the old hat too, and this is the old shirt. So I'm actually tripled up. But the new logo, that's the old logo too. The new logo is in this Yosemite sticker. It's actually in the O. I don't know if you could see it, but it's a different type of knife. It's more of the knives that I throw, whereas this knife is one I made up, and I don't like it. We changed it because it's more of like a cooking knife. We don't really throw that style of knife. It's really based off of like this, the cold steel Sureflight, but with other specs. But I like symmetrical knives that are longer like this. This is a 14-inch, I believe. Hmm. Good throw sesh. Let's check the chat. Let's chat it up, guys. We've been going for 45 minutes. What's up, Lawi? Kurdish? Nice. Yeah, Polywog. You should follow us on Instagram for Danger's Edge and DM us, dude. Let's chat. I want to see what you're all about, see what you've been up to, and who knows? Maybe I'll end up in Yosemite. We can find a log and just have a throw sesh. We're trying to expand Danger's Edge. We have like a roster of like 8 homies who are down for the Danger's Edge life, whether it's skateboard, mountain bike, whatever. We got 10 likes, so at 20 likes, I'm gonna do a backflip in the grass. But every like is a push-up, so I gotta do my first 10. So let's knock out our 10 push-ups. We're gonna do them right here. I'm pretty notoriously bad at push-ups because of a skate injury where I fucked up my wrist. We'll use this mat for our hands. So I can do push-ups, but uh just holding myself in this position, like the first thing that starts to hurt is my wrist. So let's do 10. 10. Sweet. That was actually easier than I thought. I think I'm getting better at push-ups. But there it is, like wrist pain. Oh, it's a lot of falling and putting your hands out. But one time I fell and I was trying to put my hands out, but I put them out like this and crunched them in. And that's my only like residual injury from like skate park behavior. But we're feeling good. Obviously, I can still throw, which I'm really happy about. It's a lifelong hobby. Not that hard. Endless fun. We got some axes here. We got a lot of our product courtesy of Throw Club and DWFKHT. I'd check out their brands. They've been stocking up Danger's Edge, hooking us up with their product so we can support them. And they make really good axes and knives. DM us if you want any kind of code. I'm sure we can hook you guys up. We've done deals with them a lot last year around Thanksgiving and Christmas to help out our followers. Yeah, okay. Well, we've done some knife throwing, we've pinned some cans. We're throwing some axe now. If you guys want a specific challenge, throw it in the chat. Give me something to try out. I bet I can do it. We can do some behind the back shots. Let's try one right now. Hard to tell. I had a really good one where I did behind the back, up and down. There we go. There's one. We'll take that. That's in the wood. We'll just throw some axe, I guess. Unless you guys have a request. We got 10 people. Oh, Polywog, if you go to our Instagram, you can see me do kickflip knife throw, kickflip axe throw. I even do some night axe kickflipping. I was mixing them for a while. Definitely really hard. Not something I could easily repeat, but if you go to our channel, you can see me do a bunch of variations of skateboard knife throwing and axe throwing where I'm like kick flipping as I throw. And that took a lot of effort, a lot of tries, and definitely felt a little dangerous. Here in Danger's Edge, that's what we do. We are on the edge of danger. So it's a little dangerous, but you know, we're somewhere between, I don't know, we're somewhere between an organized sport and jackass. You know what I mean? Like we're not trying to hurt ourselves, but we're trying to like have some thrill, uh, face some risk, and enjoy the balance. Be responsible. There goes one of our cans. So we knocked out a can. This one kind of blew up in a funny way. Look at that. It almost looks like Mike Wazowski. So I have a whole tub of old cans here that I use for this because it's really fun to pin cans, but you don't really get to pin them twice. I pinned one can like 4 times before it was just demolished. But like these ones, they're all trash now. They had their chance in the sun, literally. We'll leave them up for a little longer. We're gonna keep streaming for a little bit longer. Just want to get some axe throwing in. This is called the Western throw. You're gonna hold it like this and snap it. We call it a Western because it's like you're pulling a gun out of a revolver. It's kind of hard to aim sometimes. There we go. Really fun throw. So I'll show you the Western. Here's the Western throw. And then here's a traditional underhand. All right. And then here's a Western again. So maybe you're starting to understand it's just how you hold it's different and it's a different snap of the wrist. Sweet. Expect repost later today because I hit repost on that. Nice. Yeah, dude, please DM us. I'd love to follow you. And, we're trying to hang out with our fans and just meet new people. That's a big resolution of mine is network. Be exposed to new people, new hobbies. I'm kind of a serial hobbyist. I have a lot of hobbies. And I don't like quitting my hobbies in a sense. Like I still do a lot like axe and knife throwing, skating, mountain biking, scootering, gymnastics. I try and keep up with all of it as I also start new hobbies. And it's really hard to balance all that. Thankfully, my work schedule is up to me, so I can grind at night and then have my days to be outdoors, not outdoor. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Trying to do a lot this year, and we're trying to make Danger's Edge into something bigger. I'm trying to start doing more long form. So if you're interested in like talking videos, I have a lot of fun talking videos. You can even watch some of our old ones where I talk about like we rank the most we rank apocalypses by how hard they would be to survive. That was a fun one we did a couple of years ago. I've done like best places to hang out in nature, kind of like a tier list of the environments, like a beach, a lake, a forest. What other videos did we do? We did a video on the most dangerous extreme sports where I just kind of rank them on like what I think is the gnarliest and most dangerous sports there are. So that was pretty fun to do as well. Ah, this is really the part where it's the workout, by the way, is pulling them out. It's the secret arm workout of axe and knife throwing. Let's do some opposite arm. Let's get some of that on the board. There we go. It's good to work out both. Why have one good arm when you can have two? Yep. Here we are. Ah, man, that's really in there. At 20 likes, we do a backflip, guys. Every like is a push up. We're at 10, we're stagnant. I love talking about epoch events. What's that? Or, yeah, what is epoch? And apocalypse stuff. Yeah, apocalypse stuff is a fun thing to think about. Like we were ranking them by like, contagion, zombie, Godzilla, meteor, famine. Like we were ranking the different types of apocalypse by which ones we think would be the hardest to survive. And spoilers, it's hard to survive any of them. But it's fun to think of like how would you handle this? The fun like thought experiment. I'd be down to go back and watch that video. We had like aliens or like a purge or other apocalypses we like put on the tier list. So it was like I think the purge was like a F tier apocalypse because it's very easy to survive compared to like a meteor where it's just like S tier. Like you're just done. You're just done with an S tier apocalypse. I think the other one was like S tier apocalypse. Um, Godzilla. Actually, no. Godzilla or Kaiju was the name, is not an S tier apocalypse. And here's why. S tier apocalypses are something that would like wipe out the planet guaranteed. But Godzilla, for how big and destructive he is, he's very slow. And by the time he leaves Tokyo to destroy California, Tokyo can rebuild in population. So he's kind of playing whack-a-mole and he can't actually stomp out the entire human race. He's too slow. He's one thing. That's why Godzilla is like a C tier apocalypse. Like I don't. It's like you trying to kill like it's like you trying to kill fleas on a dog. It's like you can't just pop them one at a time. You'll never keep. So funny things to think about like that. And then aliens was another one that we had on the apocalypse tier list, but that one's hard to gauge. Of like, you know, I think we put it as an A tier because it is like survivable to a degree, but it depends a lot on their technology and like all that stuff. It's not certain, you know. It's easier to fight back than like a zombie outbreak, perhaps. So we're just throwing casual right now, kind of getting a wind down to our workout for arms. We're gonna switch to skating, which I don't usually stream because it's a lot of noise. So you won't be able to like I won't be able to talk to you while I'm doing it. And I really need to focus more on skating because it's a whole different world of focus. I can't talk while I'm doing a tray flip. I can talk while I'm throwing axes, you know. So this fits the stream mold better. I'm gonna throw these three and then I'll check the chat. Want to see what you have to say, Polywog? There we go. Some opposite hand chucking. 11 likes. That's another push up for me. We're 9 likes away from a backflip. COVID-19 makes. Oh, hang on. Epoch events would be something like TGE mass extinction. Okay, so like yeah, like a meteor. I've never heard that term. COVID-19 definitely makes an epidemic or a zombie apocalypse more believable. Yeah. I mean, in like the world of like insects and fungus, there is like parasitic, like zombie-esque things. Have you seen that? Where it's like crickets get this fungus in them that controls their brain, and the cricket's dead, but its body is moving. Very creepy stuff. Yeah, we're almost at the hour mark here. I gotta do one more push-up because we're at 11 likes. 20 likes is a backflip in the grass, guys. So double tap that screen, make me do a backflip for you. Otherwise, I'm just gonna do it off screen. We've been throwing a lot. We got 4 different can pins using 3 different styles. And I don't know why I put up 4, but that's what happened. If you guys want to see certain axe or knife throws, let me know. Here's the setup for you guys joining. If you want me to do more axes, more can pins, let me know. Put it in the chat. Give me a challenge. Say like 20 in a row. 20 in a row, opposite hand or something. I don't think I've done that one yet. We started the stream actually with 34 in a row without missing, with different throw styles, weaponry. That was a very impressive start. But it wasn't this stream. It was the first stream I did today. The first stream I did today was right before this one. And I just did it for like 20 minutes, but we had 0 viewers because I put melt ice in the description. And whenever we get political, we get kind of like shadow banned on our streams. So it's kind of annoying. We're gonna pull these socks up. I love these socks. Definitely burning out a bit on the throwing. Getting tired, but we got a good crowd here, so we gotta put on. And all these axes and knives, they last a long time. I must have thrown this one at least 10,000 times, you know? And the logs too. They are just living. That's our opposite arm. You want some proof? Here's my other arm. We'll do an underhand. Boom. Endless fun. Especially if you have some friends over, you can play games. You can play tic-tac-toe, you know? You can play a whole bunch of different games where it's like you play by throwing, you know? You can play skate or horse with knife throws of different ranges and styles of throwing. You can do like races like first to 20. A lot of fun ways to make it work. Got 22 likes. I'd rather not play with you, thanks. That's all right. You'd probably lose. I think I'm actually a really fun person to play with because I enjoy all sorts of games, and I enjoy making it fair. So if you're familiar with like golf, there's a handicap concept. So it's like a pro player can play with like a really bad player, but the bad player gets a handicap, so it makes it competitive for the pro player. That's kind of how I play all games. So if I'm like playing with someone new, I'll give myself a handicap so they can enjoy a challenge that's feasible. So that dude who just commented in the chat, I would give him a handicap, so it'd be fun. Like I always say, this is my workout, guys, and I am enjoying it. I'm sweating. I'm getting my throws in. I can't really sit still for too long. I already work at a desk for work at my office, and it's exhausting it's more exhausting for me to sit than to do this all day. You know what I mean? This is like freeing. That's why I like outdoor sports, mountain biking, skating. If you guys want to see a kickflip, let me know. Say kickflip in the chat, and maybe I'll show you a kickflip. I'm gonna be skating right after this to do my leg workout, but it'll be a short leg workout because I'm tired. I'm tired. And I owe you guys a push up for every like. See if we can fit more on there. Ooh, can we get one more? Oh, we're sick with it, guys. We're sick with it. That was good. Look how tight that was. Look how tight that is. 4 in a row. It's always risky doing that too, because you could hit your own stuff. Oh, we got a kickflip request. All right. Let me I gotta move some stuff around. Hang on. I'll give you one kickflip on my send off, and we'll call the stream there. See if I can just get a kickflip for you guys. First tee. This is my board. I call it Groove. Cool board. It's I think 8.7. I think it's 7.5 wide. I like a wider board. It's more landing space, more feel. So let me see if I can like move the camera. You're gonna see some of my junky backyard, but here we go. Right there. So I'll kickflip right in the light for Polywog. Let's see, no warm up. Or should I do a warm up kickflip or ollie? Let's see. Let's just do a kickflip. Oh, yeah. That's hard to just walk into, but we got it. Yeah, I'll get one for you. Woo. It's like the first one like snaps all of my like muscles to be like, wake up. We're a little sloppy, but we'll get one for you. We'll get one for you. Gotta calibrate. There we go. There's a good kickflip. Let's see if we can get a varial. One of my favorite moves. Oh, I gotta get to it going that way. Whew, see what I mean? Though it's really hard for me to talk while I'm doing this compared to a knife throwing. Let's see if we can get a varial heel. It's one of my favorite tricks. Just gotta get the right pop. If I can pop it good, we'll get it. Oh yeah, that was clean. That was so clean. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. That's for you, Polywog. Nice clean varial for you. Ooh. That right there, that like little skate sesh was already 4 times exhausting as accent knife throwing. But we got 12 likes, so I gotta do push-ups for every like. And if we can get to 20, I'll do a backflip in the grass for you guys. Tired, tired. I'm gonna definitely do more skating after this, after the stream, to get my whole workout and get my legs moving. I just realized your image is your face, Polywog. I can't see all of you, but it looks like you have a microphone in your hand, on the left side of your image. Can't tell. All right, well, I gotta do 2 push-ups since we got 12 likes, and then I think we're gonna call it the stream. It's been over an hour, so here we go. I owe you guys 2 more push-ups. I already did the first 10. So let's get these knocked out. Boom. So thanks for watching, everyone. like, subscribe, check out our channel. Go check out our long form. Go check out our Yosemite video or perfect days if you want to see some real axe and knife throwing in the wilderness. We're going to be streaming a whole bunch more. We got some big stuff planned, some giveaways. So stick around. See ya. Thanks for hanging out with me, Polywog. You're the man.